Hi makers! Happy Vlogmas! Can you even believe we are almost halfway through? Or it is halfway through. Yeah, we're like over halfway through. We're almost to Christmas. I mean, it's kind of insane. It like went by in a flash. I don't even know where any of that went. It's been a special couple days. I know I didn't get to post every single day, so I did kind of a few days in a row. So I didn't get to show you, but I started my Advent from SamiSewsCreations. It's a charm Advent. She did a winter Advent where you get to open up a charm each day. These charms are ones that you can't get in her shop. I feel really special because I got one and I never really get any of her prototypes anymore, so I'm really excited to have to open one and to decorate all my winter knits in them. Kind of especially excited because some of them she said will be themed like wintry, so I can use them like into January, maybe even February. We'll see what I get. But I'll show you the first 2 days. Her packaging came really nice. It's in a box with some really nice red tissue paper. Her bags are super cute. I'll show you one of them. She has a little sticker on there with the day. And each day from the 13th till Christmas, so 12 days, you get to open a charm. So for my first day, I opened this adorable, maybe I'll put him behind here so you can kind of see him. This adorable little peppermint bark donut. Let's see if I can get him to focus. Oh, there he is. Oh my gosh, isn't he so cute? Look at his frosting. I've already kind of had him hanging out on my knitting. I'll show you what I'm knitting and all the charms on there in a minute. She also made this is kind of like sugared. It's got a lot of detail. It's a macaron, so she made they're actually called feet. That's what bakers call them, the little feet you get when you bake macaron. But this is a little peppermint macaron. Isn't that cute? It's like peppermint swirled in the middle. And then it's like peppermint pieces on top. And it's got like a sugared coating to it. I don't know if you can see the sugared coating on here. Let's see. Oh, well, you can kind of see it. But yeah, it's super cute. Those two have been hanging on my knitting for the last day or so. And then I just have today's to open. Sorry for the crinkling. Oh my gosh! It's a little snowy mountaintop. Look at him. He's got a little chummy face on there. He's a little snowcat mountain. Oh, it's so cute. So what I've been doing is I've added them to my little tree here. So I got like a little tree for all my Advent charms to kind of hang on. And then I cheated and stole some off the tree to put on my knitting, of course. But as I go along, I think I'll kind of switch them out. And I'll put some on my tree as we go. My cat will probably murder these. So if I do put them on the tree, I have to remember to shut the door to my office, because otherwise they'll just be all over the floor in the morning. We may never see them again if Kitty gets a hold of them. Yeah, she gives these little nice pins that I usually use as stitch markers, so it's kind of like a 2-for-1, but they hang really nice from each of the little branches. So there. How cute is that? So yeah, I'm going to have like a charm tree, so tune in if you want to see me fill the tree by Christmas. I'll show you what I've been hanging all of them on. It's like my project I've kind of been working on throughout December. This is my sheer VT. Let me see if I can angle you down a little better. So I finished the front panel, just bound off the front panel, and I'm working on so the shoulders are tied off here. The first like 20 of each of these rows. And then I started on the back panel, probably like 2 days ago. So I've made a little bit of progress. But here's the back panel. I'll show you with the front if I can. So I'm about halfway there. and then I'll start the sleeves. I think you connect the shoulders first and then start the sleeves, but I'm pretty excited about it. The back panel is going really well, considering it's just like stockinette stitch the whole way up. I'm really enjoying that because I kind of feel like I need just stockinette right now. So I really like that. It's really simple and it's really fun knit. And she really describes it really well. If you guys don't know, this is the Sheer V sweater by Jessie May. And she really puts a lot of detail in there and a lot of like notes for if you're looking ahead, what you can kind of expect to see going forward, so that you can kind of get those notes before you've actually lived the mistake, which is pretty nice. And then she had videos linked on her Ravelry page for some of the bind off techniques and things like that that I've never done before. So I do have a little snowflake on here currently. He wasn't in the Advent, not that I know of anyway that I've opened yet, but this is a snowflake I had, I think maybe from last year. Really pretty glittery white snowflake. So yeah, it's going really well. I'm really enjoying the knit. It's really giving me kind of time to relax while I knit this because it's all kind of just knitting and purling in the end. And I'm looking forward to kind of getting it done and putting the sleeves on. I think I'm going to have enough yarn to do the sleeves, but we'll see. So if you'd like to see any of these makes and like behind the scenes for these makes, for my indie dyeing and anything like that, you can get a lot more in-depth information on my Patreon. I'm PhDyer on Patreon. I do weekly vlogs that show like the inspiration behind my making and my colors. I also do a weekly vlog in addition to this Vlogmas that I do. And I give monthly minis, so you can get my latest colorways in 10-gram minis. I give 3 a month to each patron, in addition to a bunch of discount codes. So anything new in the shop, all the new collections, you get like 10% off of all of those, as well as Advents and mystery yarn clubs and things like that. So check it out if you have time. I do have a lot of fun with it, and I like sharing with you guys, and I like to hear from you guys as well too. So it gives me a chance to kind of like do that one-on-one. We have knit nights now too, so things are just getting started, but they're a lot of fun. So yeah, this is going well. That's like my main knit. I do have, as you saw, the Advent. I finished day 12, which you probably saw on the last Vlogmas, but I have not started any days other than that. I really started to fall behind on like day 7, and it was just all downhill from there. Did anybody else start out really strong and then like fall right off a cliff? Because I think that's what happened. I also have a charm on here. It's a little Christmas tree. But yeah. So the angel was really discouraging because it was like 3 a.m. and I really wanted to stitch it so bad. So I stayed up late. I stitched like what would have been the hair around her face. And it was off by 1. But which ruins it because it goes into her face. So then like I had to tear it back out. And then I just got really discouraged and I didn't want to tear it back out. So now I haven't torn it back out. So it's just sat there. So then like after day 7, I dyed a bunch of yarn. I got 2 lines of day 8 done, which was a Christmas wreath. Then I did nothing for days with, I mean, I really tried, but no time. And then here's my drum. So I finished strong on day 12 there. So hopefully I can get some done tonight. Maybe I will start day 16 so I can show you that the next Vlogmas. Hopefully. Like, I am a slow stitcher, guys. So slow. But you know what? I'd rather like not stress to get it all finished and just finish what I can and kind of go back and finish it later than freak out about it and try to do it. And plus I'm just really enjoying knitting right now. So I'm torn when I finally have my crafting time. Like, I'm torn between knitting and stitching. But the knitting seems to win out recently, and I don't want to make myself stitch if I don't want to. But I do have a lot of fun stitching this, and I think I'm going to try to finish at least a couple other, and then like I can put like the ones that I did finish, I can put them on sticky board, I can get them made into ornaments, And maybe I can put them away, and then when I open the Christmas tree up next year to decorate, they'll all be there, and I can do that. So we'll see. Maybe if I want to, I'll stitch into January. That'd be kind of weird, though, because it's not Christmas anymore. But this may turn into like 2 Christmases worth of an Advent, because it was kind of challenging to finish in one. Because we're out of time, guys. Time flew by. It's crazy. Yeah, so that's what I'm working on, and that's my progress, or lack thereof, of my Advent. But I'm really excited to be opening SamiSewsCreations, her Advent, and I'm really excited to finish my Sheer V sweater. Hopefully I'll make some progress on that in the next few days. And yeah, I don't know when I'm going to start next. Oh, I forgot to show you one thing. I finished my Scrappy hat. So this is going to be for my nephew. Look how cute. So if any of you are wondering, this is made out of the Misfit Minis. There's like a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer collection that me and Samantha collaborated on. She makes the whole set of the Misfit charms, and I made the whole set of the Misfits. If you can see, the dentist is in there. This is Charlie in the box, the red and green. We have the spotted elephant. See that red and white? And then we have Rudolph down here. And who am I missing? Oh, Dolly. Let's see where Dolly is. Dolly's kind of like in here with, see this like light reddish brown and the pink? That's Dolly. So you hold double for this hat. So basically the characters are kind of mixing and mingling, and it creates this really cool like mottled sort of effect on there. So the characters aren't like chunked into stripes. They're kind of like intermingling, which I really like. I think that's very cute. I like the finish of the hat. The decreases made this lovely little like umbrella sort of pattern, which my other hat did not have so pronounced, maybe because this is held double. But this is 100% Peruvian Highland wool. I've never knitted with it before, and honestly I really enjoyed it, and honestly I love the feel of it afterward. I didn't think I was going to be as much of a fan as my Superwash Merino, but I'm really liking it. So yeah, check these out if you haven't. We have about half of these left. These are the Misfit Minis. Yeah, they're 15% off until midnight tonight, so check that out if you want to make yourself a hat, because it made a really cute hat. It would make a really cute scarf too, I think. But it made a really cool, like, quick knit for me, for my nephew, and I think he'll really like it. We still have some hat kits available. Things are happening. Tonight's going to be a long night because I have to dye up the rest of the yarn for everything else to go out tomorrow. So everybody had kind of till tonight to order. I have to dye it up and get it out by tomorrow or the next day, or won't make it in time for Christmas. So it's going to be a busy night, but it's going to be a fun night. So yeah. Okay, I'll see you guys. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow if I can get another video in. I kind of want to bake cookies. I got my cake done, finally. So hopefully I will not be saying I'm going to bake cookies for 3 days, and hopefully I'll just get to bake cookies tomorrow. So if I do, I'll bring you along for cookie baking. Okay? All right, bye guys.